Are you thinking about moving to Greer, South Carolina? Well, you're not alone. In the last 5 years, South Carolina has been topping the charts of states with the highest influx of new residents, specifically the upstate and areas like Greer. Hi, I'm Beth Herbster, a local real estate agent right here in upstate South Carolina. I make these videos to educate people who are considering moving here, and I would love to help be your guide throughout the entire process. I'm going to share with you the reasons that I hear from my clients on why they have decided to relocate to Greer, and also share some reasons that you might consider not moving to Greer. So let's get into it. Greer is considered one of the best mid-sized cities in the upstate due to its location, affordable cost of living, thriving economy, and activities for all ages. One of the main pros I hear about living in Greer is the location. The Greer area is made up of 2 counties, Greenville County and Spartanburg County, so it's conveniently located between the two. Now, depending on where you live in Greer, you can be in downtown Greenville or downtown Spartanburg in about 20 minutes. Greer is also conveniently located to Interstate 85, so you can jump on 85 South and be in Atlanta in about 2.5 hours, or jump on 85 North and be in Charlotte in about 1.5 hours, if you're wanting those big city vibes and shopping options. Highway 29, also known as Hampton Boulevard, runs through Greer and has all of your chain restaurants, fast food, drive-thrus, home improvement stores, and other shopping options like Walmart, Target, Ulta, and Kohl's. Location is key, and I've found people prefer to be close to an airport. If you travel a lot for work or pleasure, being close to an airport is a game changer. The Greenville-Spartanburg International Airport is in Greer. GSP offers nonstop service by 7+ airlines to over 20 destinations and convenient connections to hundreds of destinations worldwide. Next up is Greer's thriving economy and affordable cost of living. It wasn't too long ago that Greer, South Carolina was a sleepy hometown recovering from the implosion of the textile industry. More than 40 different international firms from 12 different countries are located right here in Greer. In 1994, BMW built its first complete automobile manufacturing facility in Greer. That's right, all of the BMW X5s are assembled right here in the upstate, and they employ about 11,000 people. BMW recently announced a new plant that is going to be opening in Woodruff, South Carolina. And this facility will produce 6th-generation batteries to supply their fully electric vehicles. More than 300 jobs will be created on-site with the opportunity to grow. Mitsubishi also has a plant located in Greer and employ about 600 people. There are 2 hospital systems located in Greer, Prisma Health and Pelham Medical Center. Prisma Health also has a cancer center located right here in Greer. These thriving industries help bring and relocate people to the upstate, and the affordable cost of living and housing market make it an even more desirable place to live. The average home price in Greer is about $340,000. Now, just like anywhere else, buying a home here is not as affordable as it once was. But in comparison to other places in the U.S., like up north and out west, your dollar is going to go further here in Greer. People moving from those areas will also be able to afford more house on typically larger lots in comparison to where they're moving from. You could save a lot on taxes and insurance by moving here because it's much more affordable in comparison to other areas of the U.S. This is a huge contributing factor for many people. We have a primary residence property tax that is lower than the non-resident property owner's tax, and we have the homestead exemption tax for people over the age of 65. In general, the cost of day-to-day living is lower in the upstate. Greer is home to some of the upstate's best schools, according to greatschools.org, such as Riverside High School. Of course, it's up to you to decide what's important when looking for schools for your children, but greatschools.org is a helpful resource to use when deciding because it breaks down the scores and explains what factors go into the ratings. Finally, one of the best things about Greer is that it has a small town feel and is community driven. Greer was named one of the Travel and Leisure's 10 best small towns to retire in the U.S. in 2021. The publication considered factors like safety, comfort, population, and sense of community, and noted Greer's revitalized downtown, farmers market, and twinkling light. One of South Carolina's fastest growing cities, Greer has made a point to retain its historic character. with its classic clock tower, historic brick buildings, and local shops and restaurants. If you're a foodie, then you'll love the dining options in downtown Greer, like the Great Bay Oyster House for seafood, Select for upscale Southern cuisine, Rick Irwin's, which is the steakhouse, and Wild Ace's Pizza and Pub, just to name a few. However, if none of those sound appetizing, be sure to check out the Cartwright Food Hall. The food hall offers a variety of food and drink options, so the people you're dining with can choose what different food they might be craving, and then everybody meets back at a table and you can all dine and eat together. The streets of downtown Greer are also lined with cute local shops and boutiques. The city of Greer is very active and hosts many events in the fall and summer months, such as farmers markets, food truck events, an international food festival, and outdoor concerts and family movie nights at the Greer City Park Amphitheater. Greer has many parks and green spaces to enjoy, such as the Kids Planet Playground. The Greer City Park is located in historic downtown Greer and is a 12-acre park that is open year-round to the public. Greer is also home to several golf courses, including Greer Golf, which is an 18-hole public golf course owned and operated by the city of Greer. The course is situated on rolling hills by the South Tiger River. Thornblade, which is a private country club and golf course, hosts the yearly BMW Charity Pro-Am event. This is a unique event that features celebrities and amateurs playing amongst professionals. There's also Pebble Creek, another country club and golf course that features 27 championship golf holes set over acres of ponds, natural dogwoods, and mountain-fed creeks. And they offer a full practice facility consisting of a driving range and 2 practice greens. All that sounding good so far? Well, let's now touch on some less desirable factors about Greer. The first being public transportation, or lack thereof. There's very limited public transportation available. Now, Greenville City has a public bus system called GreenLink Transit, but this system of routes unfortunately stops at the city limits. It also tends to be unreliable with late scheduled pickups and drop-offs. But according to the United States Census Bureau, the city of Greer has a total area of 25.56 square miles, and there are limited options for non-car travelers like biking and pedestrian paths and sidewalks. This makes a car necessary for most residents. As Greenville grows, it seems like there is constant construction, and Interstate 85 is no joke when it comes to traffic. Now, it's nothing compared to other parts of the country, but professionals in Greer can expect an average commute time of about 22 minutes to work, of course, depending on where you live and where you work. Another turnoff for living in Greer is that while the community is active and downtown hosts a lot of events, they tend to roll up the sidewalks pretty early. What I mean by that is there's limited nightlife compared to a larger city. The local restaurants usually close around 9:30, 10 o'clock at the latest, and the local bars close anywhere between 12 a.m. and 2 a.m. Even a short drive to downtown Greenville or Spartanburg, you'll find similar situations. So if you're wanting to party late night or go clubbing, your best bet is to take a weekend or overnight trip to Atlanta or Charlotte. This is also true for higher-end shopping and fine dining. While Greer has some amazing locally owned businesses and a few nice restaurants, you're going to be hitting 85 North to Charlotte for the closest Louis Vuitton, Burberry, and Chanel stores. Finally, and this one isn't so much of a downfall as it is more of an annoyance, but Greer's trains and train tracks. Dating back to the 1800s, James Manning Greer traded a few acres to the Southern Railroad in exchange for a wagon and a team of mules. Then a train station was built in what is now downtown Greer. Now, fast forward to 2013, when the inland port opened in Greer, it offered 24/7 gates and next-day availability of containers for manufacturers running tight production lines and retailers in need of velocity and reliability in their supply chains. The rail system runs 6 days a week at all hours of the day and night, so you're extremely likely to get stopped in traffic at a rail crossing for a passing train. I had a client that moved down from the mountains of North Carolina and bought a home about 7 to 10 minutes from downtown Greer. A few days after closing, I called her to check in, and she hadn't slept in days because of the train horns blowing in the middle of the night. Now, I live fairly close, I'd say less than half a mile, to 2 different train track systems, and I can hear them at night, but it's somewhat of a faint noise in the distance, or maybe that's just because I'm sleepy. But I find it kind of peaceful. But with her moving from a rural area being closer to downtown, there are more railroad crossings as you get closer into downtown Greer. And anytime a train approaches a crossing, it has to blow its horn. I told her eventually she'd get used to it, and she did. The last time we chatted, she said it didn't bother her anymore. So there you have it, Greer in a nutshell. By weighing these pros and cons, you can better determine if Greer, South Carolina is the right place for you based on your personal preferences and lifestyle. If you want more information on homes available for sale in Greer or other areas in the upstate, feel free to comment below. You can also contact me directly. Whether you're looking to move now or later, I hope this channel can be your guide to the upstate. If you found value in this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more. See you in the next video.